Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on December 13, 2015 at 10:53 p.m. Birmingham. This is another blog I had not planned, and I have one with CERN that you're going to really like, by the way. I mean, it ties other things in. But anyway, after hearing one that I've had lined up that I normally keep on file to watch, another one I saw sitting there and I thought, well, it's 20 minutes. I'll take time and look at it. It's interesting. And the title of it is A Boy Awakes from Death with Frightening Warning from God. Get prepared now. And this boy, this happened on the final blood moon, which was in October. I think it's October, but maybe the 28th. But that's when he had the dream. And he said, and this blew my socks off, but it made sense. He said several things, and a couple of them, one of them he could not have known, and one of them he may have pegged just why there is a certain man in a certain country that tells everybody to kiss his butt. He will do what he wants. And I bet you can guess who that man is. This boy called the name of the one who would start a war and take it to Israel. And he is in this country, and you know who I'm talking about. And he also talked about the other countries that would join in, including, of all places, North Korea. I think they would include themselves in a spitting match. This little boy over here is an idiot. Anyway, I'm off track here. But I also made a comment to that blog, and I'm gonna read it. And here's what I said here's what I wrote. I believe it 100%. Just last week, and this is last week, like the week before the 7th, Israel had another new oil discovery, and it may be the world's largest to date. Oil discoveries comes in pockets of 30 feet deep, and the lateral lengths aren't always known, but they may run under part of Syria. You don't know, but it may be the world's largest, added to all the other recent discoveries they've had. Now, I knew Israel would strike oil, and I'm saying this because I'm going back 20 years and reading some stuff and remembering some stuff rather that I read. There's a Bible verse that said Joshua dipped his foot in oil. There is a location in Israel. The region is called Jasher. And the land layout is in the shape of a foot. And there's a Zion Oil Company, a man in Dallas, or not Dallas, but in Texas. He found this verse, and he said, that's it. That's where the oil is in Israel. So he came, and he started applying for permits. And it took him a while, but he got numerous permits to drill. And he's had numerous oil discoveries, but for the most part, he's had enormous natural gas discoveries. Been a lot of them. And so Israel probably has the largest natural gas reserves on earth. That's my guess, is they do. And perhaps, maybe as of the week prior to, heck, let me go there. I can't even think of the dates. Okay, I was looking at the 7th, which was on a Monday, but the week prior to that, say starting around December the 1st. And that week, they had another discovery. And it appears, when I said it's 30 foot deep, in other words, there's a vacant, you drill down and you hit a pocket. And inside that pocket, they said the major oil discoveries comes in pockets of about 30 feet in depth. And it could be the size, I don't know, it could be the size of all of Israel. It could be bigger than that. But it wasn't 30 feet. And it wasn't 60 feet. It wasn't 90 feet. Nor was it 120 feet. They think it is 150 feet thick. Can you imagine how much oil that would be? That would be the largest oil discovery in history. And personally, I believe it. Now, the fact that this boy in his dream saw these countries coming and chipping off parts of Israel after they went in to try to destroy the Jews. Of course, timing to me is off of the boy's dream, because 2/3 of the Jews will be cut off. They'll be caught and killed. I hate to say that, but they will. But I believe that will be the end battle, the beginning of the final battle. And so the next one that takes place, I believe, will be 38 and 39, Ezekiel. But still, this boy saw this, and he says, time is short to get your affairs in order. In other words, if you don't know Christ, now would be a really good time. And but anyway, I wanted to run that by you, tell you that about that dream that he had, and it was on the final blood moon, and it told about him, the whole 9 yards, and I believe it. I believe it, guys. It's just that and I can very well believe that the person he's talking about is our Obama, and because too many people are asking the question, how in the world can he do such things that's going to destroy America, but yet no one stops him? God created government, and it was the United States was the first government other than David, King David, that ran the way it's supposed to. In our day, there are Christians and we're free. Well, in David's day, there weren't Christians. So we, in our day, we had the first government ran by the God that created government, until the Christian decided to not speak up and let them take prayer away, and then let them take away rights and give abortion rights, and then take away others, and then give gay rights. This country has scratched its name out of God's will. And if it wasn't for the Christians here today, this country would already be in a rat hole. But it may be there soon, because I think we're going to giddy up and get out. So I just wanted to pass that along to you. And by the way, the title is Boy Awakens from Death, while frightening warning from God - get prepared now. And published date November 25th, 2015. Jody Wolf, Expoz.